Rocket. Rocket Radio. Boom Radio.
Hey, what's up? It's Stabwalt. We are here at Rocket Radio. I got some friends hanging out with me. It's the Friday Night Boys. Guys, how are you?
Hello.
Good. This is
nice.
Hungover.
Special guest.
Nice. I see there's some honesty in the room. That's very nice. Thanks for hanging out. So last night, you guys, where were you last night? You were...
We were in Washington, D.C. last night
chilling.
at a venue called Rock and Roll Hotel. We've been on tour with Cobra Starship.
Right.
So we played there, and it was tight. It was fun.
It's kind of like a hometown gig for you guys. You're from that area, aren't you?
Yeah. Like 20 minutes away from there. So
was it a full-on blowout? Was it a big affair?
it was pretty cool.
We were kind of getting after it last night.
Yeah,
no,
last night
honestly.
a lot of friends came out. The Real World cast was there at the bar after the show. And
And you kissed it.
and I made out with the one girl that apparently doesn't ever make out with guys.
Wow.
So,
Props.
and
Last
then me and Mike each bought them 10 shots apiece. we ordered 10 shots at a time, and then he ordered 10 more beers.
Thus the hangover.
Yeah, spent
Yes.
like all my money at the bar last night. So
It was like I ended up just passing out in the van, which was pretty rock and roll of me after ordering 10 shots and 10 beers.
right to the van.
Right to sleep.
I spent the evening in the
I
van.
went right to the dance floor and ripped it
I
apart.
was dancing for a
Cool.
while. We were on the camera. We had to sign the little forms. And
Is it going to be part of the
We hope so.
we
I-
hope. I don't know. We'll
I kind of
see.
hope not.
Yeah, actually, if my mom saw it, she'd be like, "My God."
We'll
I don't
see
know
what
how
happens.
often my parents watch MTV or The Real World, though. I think
Yeah.
it might slip under the radar.
Right.
I haven't even seen the real world in like forever.
Oh, what year are they on? They're like on...
I think it's like
58 or
50, 60 something.
Why don't we go down the row here and let everybody associate voices with what you guys do?
Hello, I'm Mike. I play guitar in the FNB band.
I am Robbie, and I play the bass.
I'm Andrew, and I sing.
This is the voice of Christopher, and I rock the drums.
Awesome.
That was smooth.
Yeah,
Like that.
skins.
Skins. So how'd you guys all hook up? How'd you get together?
We actually all played in a bowling league. Before we were in this band, we played in other bands, but we knew each other from our bowling team.
Competitive.
Yeah, competitive bowling team. We won the championship, and after that year, we decided we're gonna end on a high note, and we're done with bowling. And then about a few months later, I was like, "Hey, do you guys want to play in a band?" And they were like, "Yeah,
Really?
yeah." It's
Like,
really
hey,
weird.
So we've all been failing for a long time now. Do you want to
Yeah.
try and do this together?
Wait, what?
Our previous bands never really
Oh,
went
yeah.
very far.
Exactly.
So
failures
So
for
then
a
what
while.
made this one different?
I
Andrew's
think,
really good looking.
yeah, like my looks. I mean,
Yeah.
Skyrockets.
it's like I don't. I
Just
really
kind
don't
of
think
get
that-
us there.
if
Not
that
really
was
your
the-
looks, more your smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
If that was the case, I'd be a model and not play in some band.
whatever works, and you need a career after this, obviously. Case in point here.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, pretty much we played in previous bands, and none of them ever worked out. And we came together, and I feel like we just all had a lot of experience, and we just knew we are like a fan. Like the fans are a huge, entity for us.
Right.
So we always go out and talk to people.
The fans are a huge entity to us.
Entity.
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm saying that's why I feel. Well, I feel like that's
this band
how
is
this
successful because we
working.
have fans.
Well, because we interact with the fans. I'm saying.
Well,
Okay.
it's obviously apparent because you did some killer business on your first EP, which came out, and you sold it, and you did it all on your own, right?
Right. We were unsigned, and I just put it on iTunes. Really, I didn't really think anything would come of it. I was just like, oh, I'll put it on iTunes, and maybe I can like make enough money to pay for my rent or something.
Right.
And it took off pretty well. We sold a lot of tracks, and we started getting some label attention and some like national recognition. And after that, I feel like the other big, I guess, like turning point was when we played on TRL on
Right.
MTV.
Right.
And it was like an unsigned band segment, and that was a big thing for us because it was the first time we'd ever been on TV, especially for an unsigned band.
Sure. So obviously you tapped into something on that EP that people were obviously gravitating towards and able to connect with. What do you think that was?
I don't know. I feel like
Pop music.
Yeah, like having fun, like taking the kind of serious, like the serious edge that a lot of artists have, and kind of making it more fun and like we all like to party and hang out and stuff.
Right.
So I feel like having that as I guess the focus kind of changes how most people maybe were like listening to music at the time.
Yeah. These days it seems like people just kind of want to have fun, so we decided to try and translate that into music, and there it goes.
There it is.
You know?
There it is.
There it went.
Well,
There it is, baby.
I think you can kind of tell when you listen to the new album, which is just out this summer, Off the Deep End. You can tell that you have a lot of fun. You see the video for Stuttering; it's fun.
Yeah.
You listen to the lyrics, and I think you talk about situations that everybody has been in at some point in their life.
Right.
And I think that that's something that people can connect with.
Most definitely, yeah. I feel like on our new CD we did tap into more serious subject matter. Like relationships and not just all partying. But,
Right.
I feel like a lot of the stuff that's on this CD, a lot of the topics are things that people have been through before.
Yeah,
So it's
getting dumped.
easy to relate to. Yeah, getting dumped is a
Yeah.
big part of
The
it.
CD is a lot like caters towards those who have been dumped many times.
Yeah.
It's for dudes
Like
that have been
it's not.
dumped.
Dudes
Yeah.
and
Gone
chicks.
through big dumpings.
It's actually probably more for girls that have dumped dudes and been like, yeah, I did that to somebody. So that's
can
my
relate.
guess.
But we've all been there.
Yeah,
that's the
everyone's
thing.
Been there.
So are these some of these on real life experiences, like How I Met Your Mother? I'm curious about. Is that
No comment on that one. But yeah, some of them are. Most of them are actually. Because when I don't know, we wrote in California, and it was just like inspiring to be out there, and and it kind of brought up some things that happened in the past, so it was easy to write about them out there.
right? Kind of like picking some scabs.
Sort of. Yeah.
Always picking.
More like
Picking.
digging up skeletons.
Yeah.
The ghosts of
Yeah.
whatever.
So now
Tom Joad.
you hooked up with Emmanuel. How do you say his last name? Curacao?
Yeah.
We don't even really know.
How did you?
never did
He's done some
clarify.
pretty big records in his time. How'd you guys get hooked up with him?
Through our record label, actually, they showed me a song he did, and they're like, "Hey, this guy, would you guys want to work with this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I found out after he was some new song that he wrote that wasn't released, and after that I found out that he did like artists like David Archuleta, Nick Lachey, Jesse McCartney, Ashley Tisdale. So, and he done a bunch of songs that I really really liked.
Yeah.
So it was really really cool to work with him.
All right, he pulled
It
out
was
some
an
really
honor.
good stuff out of you guys, I think.
Yeah, it
Sounded
was
really good.
great.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
E-Man was the man.
Yeah,
Gotta say.
he's
He was great.
an amazing person.
So, you got any favorite songs on the record? I know it's hard to do, but
Suicide Sunday for me.
Yeah.
It's always my go-to.
yeah,
My favorites are "She's Finding Me Out" and "Hollow."
cool.
I like Permanent Heartbreak a lot. And
Yeah.
Can't Take That Away. I think is a great acoustic song, which I have nothing to do with, so I don't feel bad saying that.
I would say both of those. Those two.
Those two.
Nice.
Cool.